Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's installment of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you, as always, by MEOR DC. I'm giving you an assignment. Every Jewish person, the assignment for this Shabbat is to read. I'm going to go easy on you. Not even the whole Torah portion. Actually, this week there are two Torah portions, Achrei Mos and Kedoshim. It's a double portion in the book of Leviticus. I'm not going to give you the full assignment to read all of them, although it would be great if you did. I'm not even going to give you the assignment to read the complete second Torah portion called Kedoshim, which begins with Leviticus chapter 19. I'm not going to give you that assignment because I'm a nice guy. Sometimes. No, I'm going to give you the assignment to read the first part of Kedoshim, chapter 19 of Leviticus. I submit to you that it is a microcosm of the whole Torah, a description of the great heights the Jewish people are supposed to reach in this world, and a basic roadmap of how to get there, which really is what the whole Torah is. And Kedoshim 19, chapter 19 of Leviticus, is the microcosm of that endeavor, system, whatever. Don't take my word for it. Take our sages' word for it. Rashi quotes the teaching of our great sages that this section of Kedoshim, chapter 19 of Leviticus, is really most of the main commandments of the Torah, and I'll add, or I'll clarify, certainly the interpersonal commandments. Most of them are contained, or at least referred to or alluded to, in chapter 19 of Leviticus. So that's your assignment. Now, I'll give you a summary of that summary of the Torah, so to speak. It begins with a rousing call to sanctity. Kedoshim tihiyu. God, first of all, tells Moshe to teach these laws to the whole assembly of the Jewish people. Usually the mitzvot were taught in the desert to our ancestors in small seminars, groups, like the Maimonides Fellowship on the campus of GW. Do it next semester. Good plug. But this section of the Torah was taught in a mass assembly because it's so essential, fundamental, and important, and because it's kind of the core of the whole Torah in a certain way. So it begins, you shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. That, in a word, we might say, is the ultimate goal of the Torah, to lead the Jewish people, not just to be nice people, good people, that's very important, to be holy people. Kedoshim tihiyu. And the mitzvot of the Torah, indeed, are the pathway to get to holiness. We say that. Every one of you probably has once made a bracha, a blessing, on a Shabbat candle or Hanukkah, and you said, Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. God who has made us holy with his commandments. So that's important to know. The commandments are the pathway to that ultimate level of spiritual beauty that is called holiness. So in this week's Torah portion, there are many, many individual commandments. Not stealing from each other, not dealing falsely with each other, but I would submit to, and keeping Shabbos and honoring your parents. It really is a microcosm of the Torah, but the inner core of this Torah portion are the constellation of a few verses that talk about how to deal with our fellow man. Judge your fellow man favorably. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't jump to the worst conclusion right away. Don't be a gossip monger. Don't say lashon hara. Don't speak destructively, even if it's true. In fact, that's what the definition of lashon hara is: true negative information. Don't do that. Don't hate your brother in your heart. Don't bear a grudge. That's hard. And it leads up to v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. You shall love your fellow man like yourself. These are beautiful interpersonal commandments. Particularly, the Torah emphasizes between Jewish people to form that unit, that sense of unity that we need to carry out this mission. Although these commandments really apply to everyone as well. But the first emphasis is among ourselves. Don't hold a grudge. Don't commit gossip. Be a holy people. Have a wonderful Shabbos.